Hello, everybody. This is the RetroGamer, and we're actually going to start over with some what do you call it here? Game Dev Tycoon. That's what we want to call it. We're starting over so I can show you all the mods that I have on it. My other game, you can't really do anything because the mods aren't, excuse me, affected. They're not in action yet. Yeah, we're calling it Perfect 10 Studios. I don't care. All the genres will be there by default. And I'm actually going to override Retro Studios here. And remember, these are mods that I'm using here. We're going to go ahead and pick our topic for our very first game. Let's see. Damn, let's do a Disney game. A Disney action game. And we're gonna do Aladdin. It'll be coming for the PC and for the G64 with 2D graphics. And of course, I got a list of things up here that I can use. And let's see, we have an action game. It's going to be at 180 and 0 on the first phase. Now you want to get these sliders right or you could get terrible scores for your games. I've had it, although I think it's really a 50-50 chance. It all depends on how the people actually respond to the game. And then we go 0, 80, 100. You got to get all three phases as close to correct or totally correct as you can. The design and tech numbers, you really want balanced if you can get them that way. I've been off messing around with my other saves, and that's actually what got me some pretty good games. 0, 180. Yeah, it helps me to say the numbers out loud so I remember them. You can do it. You can do that too. I think it would help, but whatever you want to do. And this is another mod of mine. I can release DLC if I want to. We're going to go ahead and say yes because I get a feeling the game's going to be good. We'll find out though. We can only hope. Let's cross our fingers and hope for good reviews. Yeah, you will go red. You'll get in the red a lot easier when you're working by yourself, but you can't get new workers until you have another office. Let's see if this has a strong first showing. Kinda. Let's do something innovative with our next game. Let's see what Aladdin does to get us out of the red. That's all that I made this first game to do. And I'm out of the red. Awesome. Well, let's just see how much money we got. Yeah, DLC's a risk, but it always makes a little bit of money. We're going to go ahead with a new game here. I'm going to do the first mature game. We're going to do Battlefield. Only on the PC though, not on the G64. I don't think it would have the graphics for that. Let's go ahead another action game. But mix in some strategy. Even though we all know Battlefield's action oriented. PC and let's do arcade. Let's see how it does. Because Battlefield was never released in the arcade, to my knowledge. I think it might have been released on the PC though. I'm not sure. But another action. This is action strategy. We're gonna focus it more on strategy to get the game noticed. 80, 100, nothing. Yeah, let me get back there. And then let's see. 0, 180. This game is mostly about getting the sliders correct. That does affect the ratings. It will be the one responsible, I think, for a mature rated game that I'm going to give an interview about. And then stage 3 of the strategy game would be 100, 0, 80. I'm also tempted to show off Under Development by Matt Dickey whenever I can get it back. I honestly prefer this one better though. Alright, let's see what we get out of this. Just finishing debugging. Yes, why don't we? New items this time is what we're going to do. We didn't announce our game last time, we're going to this time. New record ×2, nice. Let's see how it does. The first ever Battlefield game. I hoped for better, but let's see. Ooh, a 7, nice. Let's see how well it sells. Sweet, another record. Did give us some more cash though, so at least there's that. Let's do a new game. Now, you don't want to develop a sequel just yet. What you want to do is you want to build up your games first. I'm going to do Left 4 Dead. Another mature game. Which this time I'm going to make it an RPG. Mature rated RPG. I've seriously never heard of that one before. Anyways, it's going to be on the PC. Arcade, we're going to stick with those, but we're going to add in the Vanny Power PC this time to see how it does. Clicky. Wait, Gotta name it. Hang on, everybody. I'll be right back. Got a quick phone call. Sorry about that. We're back, and let's do some more. As I can get to the game here, we will. I'm gonna call it Left 4 Dead, of course. Although this is a horror game, but still, RPG works too. I've literally never heard of a horror RPG, though. Let's see how we do with this. Let's see, 081. Yeah, we all know how much how well the Vectrex, we all know how bad the Vectrex actually did. This time I think I'd rather not develop for that. I don't know yet. I might do the 5200 if it's actually successful, but it never is. This game almost mirrors real life except for the names. See? And then finally, well, not finally, stage 2. 180 here. You can get anywhere between 79 and 82%, I think. I wouldn't go over, though. I wouldn't go over the 80. Try to get it, like, right bullseye on. The final stage of development, 180, you gotta redo that. And we can go 1% over. Let's do that. It's somewhat balanced. Let's see though. Horse. You always want the bugs to go down to 0 when you're first starting out because you can't do a patch until you get a new office, which is at $1 million. It'll give you the option after your first big seller. Let's see if Left 4 Dead is that. Doesn't look like it will be from the reviews. Nope. I'm going to try to get a good game before we leave you today, because we've been striking out here. So let's develop a sequel. Not for Left 4 Dead, that literally just came out. You want a sequel, your best game, which in this case was Battlefield. This time, though, we're going to move it just to the Vinny Power PC. Because that's the big name PC right now. Let's see how Left 4 Dead does. So while we're working on it. Action strategy. This time it's going to be more action oriented, I think. 180 and zeros at first. Yeah, you'd want to do some contract work every once in a while to keep your stuff going. Let's see. We'll do that later if we ever need the money. 081 is phase 2. As in 080-100. We did make some more money off that though. That's good. Battlefield 2 stage 3. 180. I want to get these numbers as close to on point as I can. And by the way, the guide I'm looking at here to get the numbers, I will put a link to that in the description of this video for you guys, if you guys want it. And all the mods that I'm using came off of Steam, the Steam Workshop. I just start off like developing for PC until I get that one game that gets me noticed. I'm hoping that's Battlefield 2. Battlefield 1 did fair. Let's see how we did here. I mean, you could play however you want. I just prefer PC at first. Maybe I should stop with the Battlefield games. Just do one genre, because the double genre stuff is kind of hard to pull off. Because you don't know what you're supposed to do, and really... I'm going to go one more time. But this time for my Aladdin sequel, I'm just going to do one... Let's see, Disney in action. Okay, I'm actually going to do another Disney game, I think. This time I'm going to make it a casual. Now, whatever you want to do is fine, but like I said, a lot of these, like Fallout and Disney and Team Fortress, those don't come with the game by default again. Those are mods. And the others I've unlocked via mods. So that way, we don't have to worry about unlocking anything while playing this. I can just show off the game. Now, where's the Disney side here? Bingo. Pick genre, casual. Pick platform. I'm going to put it out on the TES and see what happens. Or the Famicom is my test console. Or Famicom in this case. The Lion King is only coming out on the Famicom for right now. Okay, so for casual, we know it's 0, 100, 0 twice, and then 0, 180. Oh yeah, another thing, you want to wait at least a year or two before you actually put out a sequel to the same game. Anyway. Let me make sure I got the 0, 180 part right. Yeah, 0, 180. And another thing you can do, you can actually make your own engines, but I wouldn't do that until you've actually gotten a bigger office. Because you have more people to work on it. I'm not going to release DLC this time. It's blown up in my face the past 2 times I've tried. That's actually a pretty huge risk. It can be a huge risk to do DLC if the game doesn't do well. Let's see how we did with Lion King. Here's a casual game. All my kids' games, I think, will be casuals. Let's see if this is the one. Could be. Yes. Yeah. We'll take it. That's the best game we've done so far. Let's see how it actually works out. See if it gets us up to that $1 million level that we can hit. One game probably isn't going to do it. You have to do a lot of them.